How could a young girl like that be so mean? I mean, come on. Let's look at it from another angle. How could your heart be made of stone? That was that was a terrible thing to do to someone, to even do to an enemy, let alone someone that you call a friend. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to be talking about the Diana, Ekwueme and DaSilva saga that's been trending for days now all over the internet, especially if you're in Nigeria, living in diaspora, and Nigeria, living in Nigeria. You would have come across this saga between DaSilva and Diana, Ekwueme, and how their relationship got dissolved, if I may put it in that way. And I've been going through this people's problem that has been happening, and I've been seeing a lot of people make reactions on this particular topic, on this particular saga between the two of them. And it's not something that is palatable at all. And considering the way that Diana treated DaSilva, yes. And as you guys can hear from the beginning of this video, I just played a little part of DaSilva's part of the video where she was explaining what's actually transpired between she and Diana, and how Diana really just kept her in the dark, not letting her know, that the friendship was already over, while she was still stressing herself, trying to get across to Diana to know what had actually happened, that Diana has been ghosting her. And well, for me, I mean, that video, I know a lot of you would have watched that video. I just couldn't believe the kind of love that someone would have for a fellow human, to go all that way, to take all of that time, that patience, to be waiting for a reply from someone when the person is not my God. Except, of course, the friendship was transactional. Do you understand? Because I see no reason why Diana would have treated DaSilva the way she treated her. Do you understand? You don't treat human beings that way. Do you understand? And I'm so very glad that after I went through the comment section on Diana Ekwueme's community, where she briefly talked about the situation, that she's not going to talk about it because it doesn't want her talking about it. She wouldn't share the tear, and she wouldn't litter the internet with explaining what transpired between them. I felt that was mean. That was really, really mean, of Diana. Do you understand? It showed the kind of heart that she has. Do you understand? A lot of people just obviously, if you read through the comment section of that particular community post that she posted, you will see that a lot of condemnation from people that that calls her fans, people that are subscribers, people that really love her. Do you understand? You saw the way that they called her out. It doesn't stop us. It doesn't stop people that are fans to love her. Do you understand? And that was one thing I really, really felt proud about Nigerians and people that love her, our fans, our subscribers in diaspora, and even though living in Nigeria. I liked the fact that a lot of people called her out on that comment section, you understand, about her attitude towards dishing friends, and not putting them in the know of the end of the friendship. You understand? You don't treat people that way, because come on, you think about tomorrow, you think about the future. Do you understand? Don't think about now. Think about, what if such thing is being done to you? Would you appreciate it? Fine, a lot of us don't appreciate things like that. Do you understand? As in, when your friend, people that you call your friend, becomes friend with people that are not your friend. Do you understand? A lot of us would react, but not to this extent. Do you understand? Of course, you don't tell people how to react to situations. You really cannot tell people how to react to situations. Do you understand? A lot of people react to things differently. But come on, Diana Ekwueme, come on. That was too much. What you did to the DaSilva was too much. I don't know how before. That was the first time I had to go, go through. I didn't even go through. I only went to watch this particular video because I've been seeing the trend on YouTube Street about people talking about it, making videos about it, making reactions about it, and people condemning your actions and reactions towards all the messages that she was sending to you, and you were just blatantly refusing to acknowledge our messages, nor our our voice calls and all of that stuff. Do you understand? And just like I said, I like the fact that a lot of people called you out, told you about your character and the character flaws that you have, and it made me believe that a lot of people are really thinking, with their senses and not with their emotions. Do you understand? In this particular case, do you understand? It's not as if, because if you continue doing this, fighting with everybody that you know, do you understand? Just ditching people without even letting them know what they did wrong to you and why you are keeping them at bay, it won't be a nice thing, because just as everyone is saying, you're falling out with everybody that they know you with. Do you understand? Just like that, you just fall out with a whole lot of people that obviously I don't need to start mentioning. A lot of people know the people that you're falling out with. It's not a good thing. Nobody can tell you the people that you can make friends with, especially when you start noticing. Just like I too, I wouldn't want to be friends with people that that are friends with my enemy, because obviously, and they would be talking about you. There's no way they will sit down together and they won't talk about you. Do you understand? That is human beings for you. Do you understand? But the way we're talking about the way you treated DaSilva concerning this issue. Do you understand? Because she came out with proof, which got a lot of people, having a negative thought about, your reaction. Do you understand? That was why everybody's coming out to say no, to fault you, to say, Diana, you did what you did was wrong. Do you understand? Even God himself forgives us. Do you understand? You should have just put her in the no. I shed tears when I listened to that girl's DaSilva's video. That video was over 1 hour. Do you understand? I couldn't believe that I sat there and I listened to it. Actually, I didn't sit down. I was actually cooking, so I was just listening to it while, and I felt really, really bad, and I felt pity for the girl. Do you understand? You emotionally blackmailed that girl. You emotionally killed that girl. Do you understand? For what? When the person is not my God, like I said from the beginning. Nobody can treat me that way. She's got a lot of patience to have waited for months, for you to reply, and only for you to reply with what you replied. That was really bad. It's not done. It shows the kind of human being. So it makes people to start thinking that is it that you have double character? Because some people, they've got double character. What they show to you in the in the outside is quite different from what they really are. Do you understand? Like they have double character. So we wouldn't want to see you as such. Do you understand, Diana? We wouldn't want to see you as such, that you come out to bring all this this petty face, this pretty smiley, ever smiley girl, and all of that stuff. Meanwhile, you've got a very terrible character, because judging by that video, there's nobody that would say that what you did was right, even if they are core fans of you, Diane, as they call themselves, Dynamite. But truth must be said. Let's call a spade a spade. What the character and the way in which you treated that girl was really bad, and I'm glad, like I said, I found so many videos condemning your character and the way you treated that girl. It wasn't right. You don't treat people that way, because you just put yourself in their shoes. There's no way, there's no reason for you, even if you've gone through such when you were growing up, and because of the way you grew up and all of that stuff, you just don't close up yourself that much. Because if you continue fighting with all your friends, how are you going to keep friends? That means you shouldn't even bother making friends at the first instance. Well, they said it's not nobody knows it all. Yes, we agree, nobody knows it all. So it's not that I believe that you don't know it all. Even and despite the fact that I always envy, not that I envy, I like you. I like the fact that you, Diana, you are so smart. You're a smart young woman and all of that stuff. But this one that you really did, is a no-no. Do you understand? This way that you and this girl ended, nobody's saying you should be forced to be in a relationship. If the relationship is not befitting to you, you can always walk out, but just let the other person know why you're walking, and especially when they try as much as, putting in all that effort just to know why you're ignoring them. You should at least give them the audience. Do you understand? Give them the audience, give them the time to explain to them, to tell them what they did wrong that you didn't like and all of that stuff, and why you're walking out of that relationship. Nobody's going to put a gun to your head to say you must continue being friends with them, with that person. Do you understand? But courtesy demand, do you understand? In case of next time, the future, do you understand? That's what everybody's talking about. In case of the future, you just don't treat people as if they are trash. Because people will start thinking that, okay, is it because you are this level, or you understand, in life? But nobody knows tomorrow. The table might be turned tomorrow. We don't pray for anything bad to happen to anybody. Do you understand? But, just think about tomorrow when you do some certain things. Do you understand? You think about some certain things before you do some certain things. If you get what I mean. Do you understand? I'm not saying, I don't know DaSilva before. This is the first time. I'm saying that I'm even watching a video because of this same thing. That was why I went there to watch this particular video. So it's not as if she's someone that I know, but if you want to be truly if you want to be truly fair, even somebody just knowing the two of you, or knowing you for the first time and went through that video, would know that what the way you treated her was bad. Do you understand? Let's just learn to have a forgiving spirit. Nobody's saying you should be friends. Like I said, you can forgive somebody and still keep them at arm's length, not forgetting what they did, but you can still forgive somebody, because the way you acted to her, it's quite mean. Nobody deserves that kind. See her crying over the screen. People can call it what they want to call it, that is fake, blah blah blah, because of what she's gaining from me and all of that stuff. Everybody needs everybody in this life. Do you understand? You might have helped her one way or the other, and which she really appreciated and all of that stuff. But for her to have come out, start crying because of you and all of that stuff, it's not a nice thing. It's not a nice thing. That shows that, okay, she genuinely loves you. Do you understand? Genuinely cared for the friendship. If not because of the way you just ended it. Okay, fine. Even if you don't want to be friends with her, just let her know. And you're coming out in your community to write about, how she's not your child's God's mother, mother, and all of that stuff. It doesn't make sense, Diana. It really does not make sense. I don't know whoever must have advised you to do that. I know you are alone now in what is it called, Saudi Arabia, with your husband. I wouldn't think somebody has advised you. It's just your way of showing defensiveness. I'm sure that was why you came up with that write-up. Do you understand? It would have been best for you not to have even come out to say any word or written anything on your community, and let's just allow people to keep talking, talking about it, and just the way you normally just ignore, people's videos about you and all of that stuff, or trendy stuff about you. You just let them keep talking. Down you writing that thing, it really made a lot of people see, the kind of heart that you have, Diana. Do you understand? Well, I just pray you guys find healing. Do you understand? Friendship is not by force. Yeah, DaSilva should have understood that friendship is not by force. Once you know that you're hurting someone, and maybe you talk about the person, or now in life you would understand, Sha, that some people don't like it being friends with my enemies. Some people don't like it, so now she would understand. Do you understand? And in that video, I didn't see anything bad that she said, because I saw that some people were still castigating her, that she should stay on her own and all of that stuff. But it's a good thing that she came out to even clarify issues before she will gain more enemies, but just like that, when she knows that she has all the evidences to prove to the whole world what transpired between the two of you. Do you understand, Diana? Anyway, I just pray that you guys find healing and move on with your respective lives, you know, individual lives, and that's it. It doesn't, making this video does not mean that I hate you, Diana. I still like you. Like I said, I still watch your videos. I still like you, but truth just has to be said. Do you understand? I just wanted to give my own 2 cents concerning the whole issue. That's why I'm making this. I made this video. Or yeah. So guys, thank you for listening, and I'll definitely see you all on the next one. Please click on the right sign to subscribe to be part of this amazing family, and I'll see you all on the next one. Do have a wonderful time. Bye all.
Issue with Dyna is that I did not stop being friends with Lillipop. That is the only issue. That is the only thing I did to this lady. Then how do you expect me to cut ties with my friend because Dyna, who is another friend, wants me to? It's not possible. If insisting that I would not inherit Dyna's enemy is the reason why she doesn't want to have anything to do with me, she doesn't want me to see my goddaughter anymore, then it's okay.